In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact step-by-step career master plan I used as an immigrant in the UK to move from feeling stuck on a visa to building real professional momentum and freedom. Hello, I'm Daniel. I'm an immigrant lecturer who arrived here on a student visa and switched to a skilled worker visa. But before then, I had spent the first couple of years wondering why my career felt frozen, even though I was working really hard. I've tested almost every realistic way out of that place, and today I want to share the full playbook I built, the one that finally turned the visa from a ceiling into a launchpad. If you are here on a skilled worker visa, global talent, or any other route, and you feel your progress has stalled, this is for you. Let's walk through it together. The first and most important shift happened when I stopped seeing my immigrant background as something to apologize for or hide and started seeing it as my biggest professional advantage. Most of us arrive in this country thinking the game is about fitting in, matching the local accent, the local CV style, the local way of speaking in meetings. But the truth is that companies in the UK, especially education, tech, healthcare, consulting, and any global facing role, desperately needs people who already understand different cultures, different systems, different ways of solving problems. You, as an immigrant, already have that. You've navigated immigration rules, adapted to a new professional culture. You've learned to communicate across language barriers. You've managed uncertainty most locals never face. That resilience, that cross-cultural fluency, that ability to adapt fast, those are rare and valuable skills in 2026. The problem is that most hiring managers don't automatically see it. They see a CV with gaps, foreign qualifications they don't recognize, or a name and accent that feels different. So the first part of the plan is to make your advantage impossible to miss. I did this by rewriting the narrative. Instead of listing jobs chronologically, I started every CV, LinkedIn summary, and interview answer with the outcome I created. For example, I said, led cross-border projects that reduced turnaround time by 25% across 3 continents. Or adapted teaching methods for multicultural classrooms, improving student engagement by 40%. Numbers and results speak louder than I'm an immigrant. That one change, leading with impact instead of chronology, started getting me interviews I was previously ignored for. Your story isn't a liability, it's your unfair advantage. Own it from the very first sentence. Once I stopped apologizing for my background, the next step was to get brutally honest about what I could actually offer in the UK market. Most immigrants make one of 2 mistakes. Number 1, they undersell everything and apply for junior roles they are overqualified for. Or they oversell foreign experience without translating it into UK relevant language. So recruiters don't understand the value. The middle path is what worked for me. Mapping my real skill ecosystem. I sat down with a notebook and asked myself 3 questions. Number 1 question, what am I genuinely good at? Not just what my old job title says. Number 2, which of those skills are already in demand here? And then number 3, which skills can I realistically close the gap on in the next 3 to 12 months? For me, that looked like strong at explaining complex ideas clearly. That is from my lecturing. Comfortable with digital tools and online delivery. Again, from me adapting during remote teaching. Good at building trust across cultural differences from my years of international collaborations. Then I matched those to UK needs. Digital pedagogy as a lecturer that I am, EdTech, cross-cultural training, online course creation, all high-demand location-independent skills. I closed the gaps with free or low-cost courses that I got on Google for Education certificates, Coursera AI for Teachers modules, LinkedIn Learning, content creation badges. Each one took 10 to 20 hours and gave me something concrete to add to my CV and LinkedIn. Certified in AI enhanced teaching practices. That mapping exercise turned vague experience into a clear value proposition. Recruiters could finally see why I was worth interviewing. If you do nothing else this month, sit down for one focused hour and map your own ecosystem. It's the foundation everything else stands on. With the skills mapped, the next step was learning to tell the story in a way that resonates with UK employers. UK hiring culture values evidence, modesty, and structure over hype. So I stopped writing long paragraphs about passion and started using the STAR method everywhere. So the STAR method is S situation, T task, A action, and R result. So here's a typical example from my CV and LinkedIn. Situation: delivered lectures to diverse cohorts during remote transition. T, which is the task: maintain engagement despite technical and cultural barriers. A is for action. An action on my CV is developed interactive digital tools on multilingual resources. R is result and is student satisfaction scores increased by 35%. Course completion rate rose by 22%. That one bullet replaced a vague good teacher line and started getting responses. For interviews, I practiced a 30 seconds value pitch. I bring over X years of experience teaching across cultural contexts, which means I can adapt content for diverse UK classrooms. My recent certifications in AI-enhanced pedagogy allowed me to create engaging online materials that improve student outcomes. Exactly what your department is looking for in hybrid delivery. I rehearsed it until it felt natural. The goal wasn't to sound boastful, it was to make my unique value impossible to ignore. One small tweak I made: I added UK-specific proof wherever possible. Volunteering at local community education events, getting feedback from UK students, joining British professional bodies. Those small signals told recruiters this person already understands how things work here. Your immigrant story isn't something to downplay. It's the reason you are different. Tell it with evidence and confidence, and doors will start opening. Skills and story are essential, but in the UK, most opportunities still come through people, not applications. Networking felt awkward at first. I wasn't used to coffee chats or LinkedIn messages that weren't transactional. But I learned the UK style is warm, low pressure, and reciprocal. So here is my approach. I search LinkedIn for people 1 or 2 steps ahead in my field. Example, senior lecturers and edtech leads. I send a short message, genuine message. Hi, my name is so and so. I really enjoyed your post about hybrid teaching. I am an immigrant lecturer adapting to the UK system. I would love 10 minutes of your advice if you ever have the time. When they replied, I asked one specific question and offered something small in return. Example, I shared a resource I found useful. Those short conversations turned into referrals, mentorship, and job leads. I also joined UK-specific groups, Advanced HE for higher education, local immigrant professional networks, even sector meetups on Eventbrite. The biggest unlock was finding allies who could sponsor or advocate for me. People who understood the visa system and were willing to vouch internally. One senior colleague I met through LinkedIn later became my informal mentor and helped me negotiate a better role. Networking isn't about collecting contacts. It's about building genuine relationships with people who see your value. Start with one message this week. The compound effect is massive. Here's the full plan I still use. You can copy exactly or adapt it to your field. Number 1, month 1 to 3, foundation. Map your skill ecosystem. What are you good at plus UK demand? Get one quick recognized credential. You can use Free Skills Bootcamp, Coursera, LinkedIn Learning, and then rewrite LinkedIn headline and about section to lead with impact and value. Number 2, month 4 to 6, visibility. Post once in a week on LinkedIn. One insight, one question, one win. Send 3 to 5 connection requests with personalized notes. Attend one virtual or in-person event per month. Number 3, month 7 to 12, momentum. Apply to 3 to 5 roles that stretch you. Even if you are not qualified 100%, practice salary and value conversations with a friend or record yourself. Start one small side project, consulting, content, volunteering to test your demand. Number 4, ongoing. Review and adjust every quarter. Update achievement documents, review network, check progress against goals, celebrate small wins, every interview, every connection, every new skill. This isn't a sprint, it's a system. I followed it while still on my visa, and it took me from feeling stuck to having multiple income streams and real options. If any part of this feels like the missing piece you've been looking for, here's what I would love you to do right now. Drop one comment below. What's the single biggest career block you're facing on your visa right now? Salary hesitation, recognize of experience, networking anxiety? Be honest. I will read every comment and will reply as much as I can. This community is powerful when we share openly and help each other level up. If this video gave you even a small shift, a new way to see your story, a reminder you are not alone, or just the nudge to post something real, hit the like button. It helps other immigrants find this exact roadmap when they need it the most. Share it with one person who is quietly struggling, a colleague, a friend who just got sponsored, a family member wondering why progress feels slow. One share can spark someone's breakthrough. And if you want more honest step-by-step guides on immigrant career freedom, mindset shifts, money habits, negotiation, and UK realities, subscribe and turn on notifications. The next video is already in the works. You already had the courage to move countries. Now give yourself permission to build the career you actually want. Start with one small action this week. Rewrite one LinkedIn sentence. Send one connection request. Or just write down your real skills. Momentum builds quietly, but it builds. Thank you for spending time with me. You've got this, and I'm rooting for you. See you in the next one.